Check, 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 1 2 1 2. What's up? This is Dyzee from the Supernaturals crew, and welcome back to another one of my vlogs. As you can see, we're here just chilling in my crib. We had this special celebration called Pebek yesterday for my baby. It was cool. All the family came over in the morning, you know, the grandmas, you know, the aunties and uncles and cousins and stuff like that. And, you know, it was very traditional and clean. At night, all the friends came over, the homies, the b-boys, the hip-hop heads. And, yeah, it was a pretty dope night. You know, all my close friends. It was sick. You know, we had to finish all my alcohol because I can't ship it to Taiwan. And that leads me to, yeah, I'm going to Taiwan. Not just did we have a party for our daughter, but we're now also packing up the entire place. My wife's been yelling at me, getting mad at me because I'm not moving fast enough, and you know, I just gotta. But yeah, we're packing up everything and we're moving in Taiwan, and it's crazy. You know what I mean? It's freaking crazy. It's freaking scary, and it's really hitting me how scary it is to actually do this. 8 years ago, we came to Korea, you know, just with a dream that, you know, breaking is gonna, like, we're gonna figure out how b-boys can make a living. You know, and I came here not knowing what the heck I'm gonna do. I just had this trust in a higher power, that the higher power is gonna bring me to my destiny. I follow my heart, and I believe that, you know, it's God in my heart that's leading it. And we came, you know, with 5 suitcases. 1 of them was mine, 4 was my wife's, and I had about 2 grand in my pocket. Our first apartment we came to, we rented. You know, it was 900 bucks. They needed first and last, so we had $200, no job, no nothing. But somehow everything happened, and over the 8 years, we moved to 4 places. I went through 5 passports, and we've accumulated a whole bunch of crap. Man, it's amazing. And we ended up having a baby in Korea. It's crazy. Now, I know I'm not just saying this just for the purpose of bragging, but it's not that. What I'm trying to explain to you guys is that now we're just leaving everything, all the money that we've saved, and we're just spending almost everything to move to Taiwan. Who would do that? It was crazy. Both of us don't speak the language, at least in Korea. My wife is Korean, so she speaks the language. But going to Taiwan, we don't speak Chinese. We're in big trouble. But once again, I believe that we're going to the next level in our lives. I believe this is where God wants to take us. And so, my whole thing going there, I only plan to be there for a year or 2 at the most, but if I'm there for longer, it's going to be because either things are going really bad or things are going really good, right? But if things go according to plan, 1 or 2 years, I'm going to be gone. I'm going to have the information I need to prove to my investors all around the world that this b-boy battling business can make money, okay? Now, I spent 8 years to come up with this plan to make it, and all I'm gonna do is prove that all b-boy crews around the world, real crews, you know, crews of 8 or 10 people, the best in the city, in your city. If you are the best in your city, there's a way that you can make a living from battling. You know what I mean? Now, a lot of you seen it. You guys are just thinking, okay, yeah, I'm gonna make a little exhibition battle, but it's more than that. It's deep, and I want to create a step-by-step business plan how you can do this in your city. And it's not just about making money, but it's about serving the b-boys in your community, helping the b-boys in your community to be educated through business, through a b-boy business, and giving them the opportunity to earn money from battling, teaching them how to market themselves, teaching them how to make their own fans and how to handle things that b-boys just don't know. We don't know about fans, we don't know about business, we don't know how to be professional. So, someone's got to do it, and that's the reason why I sacrificed my own b-boying career, my own battling, and that's all I ever wanted to do was just battle, just to smoke people, man. That's all I ever knew, that's all I ever loved. But I had to let it go because the truth is, the people who make the most money in this scene are the organizers. And the organizers, because they're not b-boys, that's why they are the best businessmen, because they spend all their time, all their energy to become better businessmen. But as b-boys, we spend all our time breaking that we can never You can't serve two masters, you know what I mean? It's either you're going to be amazing at business or you're going to be amazing at breaking, but it's almost impossible to be amazing at both. And that's the reason why I choose to sacrifice my own b-boy career to create a path that b-boys can. So I'll be going to Taiwan, like I said, and I'm going to be teaching all y'all, the real b-boys, real crews. You know, I'm sick and tired of seeing... Ooh, this watermelon just exploded. I'm sick and tired of seeing the top b-boy crews in the world. They're killing it, murdering it, winning big battles, and then after they win a couple big battles, what happens? They disappear. They disappear from the battling scene. Why? Because they come to a place and they realize that there's no real living from battling. And I found the way. That's why we're going to Taiwan. That's why I'm bringing my baby and my wife to a country where we don't speak the language to prove something, because I have the right partners there. Dream Runners crew. When I first started teaching them about the plan, about the business, they did not believe me. They were like, there's no way we can make fans. No fans have ever followed b-boying. You know, b-boys can't make fans. Our city only has 300,000 people. There's no way. And I said, just watch. And after 3 events, now they're famous in their city. They're signing autographs. They're like, they just landed a $60,000 sponsorship by ASICS Tiger for every 4 months. It can be renewed every 4 months, and they're getting, you know, they got the sponsors now, right? They got the government support, right? They got the fans. And now I'm taking the last part is where I'm actually making it into an actual real business, where it's not project to project, but there's an actual business out of it, right? And that's why I'm moving in Taiwan. Now, it's not just for them. Me and Dream Runners, we're going to prove it, that it can work. And then we're going to take that same format, that formula, the step-by-step, and we're going to start trying to teach this to everybody in the world. Well, at least that's what I'm going to do, and I think that's what they want to do too. We have the same agreement, man. We have to look out for each other. B-boys around the world have got to look out for each other. You know what I mean? Like every b-boy that out there, whether we had beef on the battle floor, but in the end, we share something, the same heart, you know, the same passion for this culture, for this dance, for this art form, you know what I mean? It takes one to know one. You know, real recognize real. That's the saying. So, I'm just asking y'all out there, if you could pray for me and my wife, you know what I mean? I know a lot of you who are watching may not be believers in God and stuff like that. And that's cool. So positive vibes, you know what I mean? Positive vibes, just send them our way. But if you can pray for something, just pray that this whole transition there goes smoothly. You know what I mean? Like, I just pray that everything we do out there is going to be anointed. Just like the same that happened in Korea. I pray that we're going to create a sustainable way for b-boys in the world to make a sustainable living break from battling, from what we love to do. You know, I pray that it's not going to be so much opposition when we're out there, and there won't be so much opposition throughout the whole entire world. And that there'll be like some kind of like, you know, protective covering over me, my wife, and our baby as we're out there in Taiwan. I pray that the right people are going to come into place like it's been coming right now. That the right people who are going to invest into the scene, into the culture, are going to come in instead of the bloodsuckers, but rather the angel investors, the ones that want to see our culture really grow into the next thing, you know, like Silverback, you know what I mean? Or the guy who's sponsoring the V1 battles. Like, we need more of these kind of people, but not just looking at us as, you know, oh, we're going to help you. We're just going to, you know, from a philanthropy standpoint, just throwing us money here and there, but more like creating a business so we can be self-reliable, self-funded, where we make our own money, our own value, instead of begging sponsors like, please sponsor my event. Please give us some money so we can do something good. Nah, we're going to make our own money so we can do what we want to do with it, which obviously will be always investing back in the culture. Anyway, thanks for everybody, you know what I mean? For those, you know, for all your support, your love, your prayers. I also wanted to, you know, thank my Patreon supporters, you know what I mean? That's probably up on the screen right here. You know, without these guys, you know what I mean? Like, it would be hard for me to do what I do, hard for me to continue making these videos. I mean, I want to make better vlogs, you know, and so the more people that can support, I could make it better. And, you know, it allows me to keep continuing and doing what I gotta do. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So you're gonna be following me as I go to Taiwan with me and my wife, and that's gonna be the next chapter of these vlogs, alright? So, thanks everyone for watching, and peace and God bless. I'm Dyzee of the Supernaturals crew. Come join me as we take the b-boy culture to the promised land.